Finally.
How late
you
are we,
made
Alan?
it.
How
Half
late?
an hour.
We're half an hour late.
And whose fault is that?
Alan, well, what? Did you miss your tram?
No.
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 Alan. How are you?
Good.
If there's ever a day that I need a beer, it's today.
You know what? I could probably do without a beer today.
You could do with it? What happened? Did you do a Panda?
Big night last night.
Where did you go?
Beer Deluxe.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Leaving do.
A leaving do for?
Not mine.
Which company was this that you were working for, Alan?
No, it was a friend's leaving do that.
They're exiting the country.
Invited me. No, just exiting the company.
Of which company, though? The one you were just...
I can't tell you. But,
Is this your new company?
No.
Oh.
No.
Where, Alan, let's talk jobs.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do.
We should talk beers and guitars.
Let's
really?
get it sorted first up.
Guitars. Beers, guitars.
Sorted. I have... what sort of car do you drive?
Mazda.
What colour is it?
Grey.
Grey. I think I saw it out the front. I think it has a big scratch down
Does
the side.
it?
Yeah. But the repairs will B minor. The repairs will...
Oh my god.
B minor.
Where did you find that joke?
That took a little bit of net surfing last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. Alan, let's get down to it. We need beer.
At least it's not A minor as it was
I actually
last week.
feel beer sick.
So
I haven't had one.
Okay, let's start
What
then.
we got?
This is...
Oh, I'm going to click. There we go. That's a bit
Yeah,
quieter.
it is. That was you.
That's me again.
That's a Bolter Captain Sensible.
Captain Sensible.
And why is it
like
called Captain Sensible?
Wasn't Captain Sensible a punk rock star?
Was, yeah.
From the...
Still around, apparently.
From the 70s?
So, this is... I'm trying to trick you. This is a mid-strength beer.
Oh, 3.5. Oh, right. Oh, you can have a lot of these then.
Because I went to Vintage Cellars across the road.
Yes.
And he
Garth, Mr. Garth.
No,
Garth,
it wasn't Garth. It was Greg, I think. Greg today. And
they all have names that start with G.
He said that Anthony, he's such a lightweight that I think he should have this.
Oh my God! Can we do a promo for him?
So, cheers. So yeah.
You know what I'm going to do the next time I walk in there?
What
I'm going to say I've been preparing my statement all week. I'm going to say
cheers.
Cheers, Alan.
So this one.
What does this say? This says sensible, like contributing to... I used to be able to read. I did go to school. Sensible, like contributing to your super fund with the pleasure of riding a supercharged jet ski. This ale balances refined malt undertones against vivacious hop notes to round out a full taste. And let's just do it.
And mouthfeel. You love a bit of mouthfeel, don't you? Did I get you? Yeah.
I do. Did I tell you Panda just puked up there yesterday?
Yeah, I can smell it.
Can you? No,
I can't.
You can. You can actually smell it. Oh my God. Sorry about that, Alan.
Well, hang on. No, it's you. It's you.
I have the delicious aroma of a combination of vomit and poo-poo, which is the aroma of South Melbourne.
It's just from today.
Do you know the council came and visited me today and said, you are officially an icon of South Melbourne and we're going to do a story on you. How about that?
An icon.
An icon. I might have added that word in, but they said, can we do a story on you? So I will be featured in something.
It was definitely a four-letter word.
It's probably a scam.
Well, it wasn't an icon, though, was it?
It had a C in it, an N and a T. Well, I don't know. It's oh yes. You know, I'm having trouble with the body corporate at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What here?
No, I don't even think anyone knows I'm still here anymore.
It's
a deserted warehouse. But my body corporate at where I live in my apartment block. And they're trying to outsmart me, but I've already thought about it. And so what I'm going to do.
And you're ready to announce this live on air, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Are you sure?
They don't watch it.
Are you sure?
Well.
They will now.
The people you work for watch this show.
I don't know.
We'll talk about that.
I'm not working for anybody at the moment.
No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk into the committee meeting and I'm going to say, they're going to say, update us on your rooftop situation, Anthony. And I'm going to say, because we've done all the research, I'm going to say, chess is, I should do it in an accent, chess is a game of strategy. You always need to think one move ahead. Checkmate, motherfuckers! And then I'm going to tip the table off or clear it with my cane.
And get Panda and go...
Pandespodium poo all over the table. Nigel said to me today, he's like, I'm lucky I'm back because you two have been naughty. And I'm like, what do we look like? We're not going to do anything silly this afternoon. Checkmate, motherfuckers! And then
we definitely brought the tone down of, you know, Nigel's... What would you say that word is that he likes?
The country. He likes the term
so
vacundry.
Funny, but it is.
I think
Vacundry.
it's a little bit, well, you could go awry with that. I know there's people on watching us, but for some reason it's not appearing in our feed.
We have
but
0 fans.
we have 0 people. There's 3 people watching us. I mean 3,000. So
3 million.
3 million people. If you would like to leave a comment, just do it so we can check our system is working.
So yeah, this is
the new studio.
You can't really tell from the shot, but
no,
Anthony's been busy painting all week.
You know what? I think the colour in the picture looks more realistic now, a little bit more.
Yeah, it's
like we really do
clear.
have that bar behind us, which we do.
Yeah,
you know,
and I really do look
stopped.
this white, and so do you.
Yeah,
so,
we're both. Yeah, we're both from the northern hemisphere.
Yeah.
I wonder how far back we have to go to be of African connection for us, for people like us who are like basically the same as a white wall. If I stood in a gallery and took all my clothes off, which I do a lot, I'd face the wall, so people can't. I'd protect my dignity, although I'd be a long way out from the wall, if you get my drift. But I would blend. I'm so white, I would blend into the wall. And I get really jealous. My daughter is lucky because she's got the darker skin. And I'm like, you know, they're at the beach though. They've gone down there. She could sit out there all day and look great.
I got sunburned the other day.
Did you?
I did.
In winter?
Yeah, I did.
Alan, tell me about that. When you went for your job interviews?
I was catching up with somebody for lunch. So I walked...
For a job?
Just for lunch.
All right.
Sometimes
you do
I meet people just for lunch.
I didn't think you met
no
anyone outside of a
motive.
job interview. Where did you go, Alan?
There's no ulterior motive. So I walked to Docklands from South Bank.
Yep.
It was a lovely sunny day.
Yes.
And I walked there and back.
No hat.
No hat. And by the time I got back, my nose was sunburned.
Really?
It really was.
Yeah, you're like me, buddy. You should have grown up in Queensland. I have a few freckles. Luckily, I was. I had a mother who believed.
You had a mother?
Yes, I did. I was raised by a pack of wolves, actually, Alan. But I haven't told you that. Pack of dingoes.
Pack of dingoes.
Or dingo, and she put sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
I've only had half a mid-strength. Alan, what have you got there?
Right.
Let's talk guitars.
So this is a Gibson SG.
Yes, it is.
And I'm going through the SL5, which is pointed away from me at the minute.
Should we grab? Actually, no, I can't. I need an extension cable. I've just realised from my
you haven't got
camera.
the other one hooked up yet.
Well, it is hooked up, but it's not. Yeah.
I don't know what year this one is. What year is it?
Oh, we'll tell you. So I think that's an 08. 0 and
8.
8. Yes, sir.
And
08.
This one's a fine guitar. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, sir. I do. I would like to hear it. That's a special. Whoa. I like that a lot. play this.
This is great. Play is great. It's got a nice kind of clumpy neck to it.
It's got a lovely sheen.
Shaved.
It's shaved. I love it. I love it shaved. I want I want to shave Panda. Do you know when Panda was a little puppy and I used to go out and do things on my own, which is very rare now. And Lily was at home, and one day I came back and she's like, "I've given Panda a haircut." I said, "Oh, cool," but she hadn't put the clipper. It was just a raw blade, and she basically she'd shaved her half.
Entirely.
So she did half of it. And she's like, I knew something was wrong, and so yeah, poor little Panda was cut in half essentially with little blood splatters all over her, and
Never recovered.
never
recovered. What have you got in your grubby mess then?
I have a Master Built Strat by Todd Kraus.
Todd Kraus.
German fellow, I think. He's a German in the war. No, I don't know if he's German. And this is a 66 reissue. It's got a humbucker, but it has a Hendrix sort of... the Hendrix sound. And then you have a humbucker as well.
Nice.
So
that
it's
is
kind
good,
of,
isn't
kind
it?
of killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a first comment.
First comment. Stephen Barry Cranfield. Cheers, guys. Well, cheers. Cheers to you, Stephen Barry Cranfield.
Cheers.
That sounds like a rock star name. Or
Should be.
Or someone who's committed a big crime. Stephen Barry Cranfield appeared before the judge today, and he said, life is like a chess game. You've got to think several moves ahead. Checkmate, motherfucker! And that's what he said to the judge before he was sentenced for his life.
Viewers.
This could be why we have
we've been pulled off. How many mother do you have to say before Facebook pulls you off?
They don't even... Well, no, what happens is if I swear on the show, we can't promote it.
Oh, really?
No, we can't promote it on in my AdWords on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll have to edit it out.
Oh.
Checkmate, mother duckers. I'll just do a duckers.
Mother.
Like I did, mother. And then, like they used to do on the old British TV shows. They do the... Did you watch Benny Hill? Was that the only thing that was on? When I went to... My
The only thing on
of-
my telly, yeah. Benny Hill.
My impression of England is... tell me if this is wrong.
It's wrong.
Good, okay.
And do you know how I know that?
No.
Because you're about to say it.
Well, hang on, Alan. Hang on. I've got some credibility. I've been to London to see the Queen.
Yeah.
You sit in your apartment and you look out and it looks gloomy and you're like, it looks like rain today, love. But I've got to go down to get me some bread and milk and butter. We can't go out in the rain today. What's on the telly?
No idea where these people are from.
Turn
They're
on the-
not from England.
They turn on the telly and it's like, neighbours, la da da. Maybe we should go to Australia. And is that correct?
It is, yeah.
Because on the Channel 4, it'll be Benny Hill.
Yeah, that was it. Neighbours was my inspiration to come to Australia.
I'm not even making this up. I
was.
teach this nurse, and that was her legit
Was it?
inspiration to come to Australia.
Wasn't Jason Donovan and Kylie on there?
Yes, they were.
And
Yeah.
that was it, you know.
What Jason, we should do some playing in a second, but what Jason Donovan do you like? I'll give you two options. Clean cut Jason Donovan, Ramsey Street, or effed up on the ecstasy Jason Donovan, hanging with Nick Cave in Brighton.
Hanging with Nick Cave.
Yeah. That's
Definitely.
He's messed
Definitely.
up. I much prefer him messed up. Should we
Smashed out of his head.
Should we do a little play, Alan?
Yeah,
And,
I
I
think
think
so.
we're going to honour awesome guitars you're playing. Yes, Steve.
Yeah,
They are.
This one is especially good.
And guess what? Being that you just got sentenced to 10 years hard labour, we probably won't get to play them for a while.
My only slight comment, and I've noticed this on all SGs.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to have another beer while
it is a bit head heavy. You know what I mean? They don't tend to balance particularly well on the lap. I don't know why.
I would agree with you. My thing with the SG is if you're a Fender player, it's the closest Gibson thing you're going to get to that you can translate over to. Because a Les Paul feels nothing like this whatsoever, but an SG, it's kind of just the shape of it.
It feels sort of like a shaved.
It feels shaved. I love shaved. I love it when Panda's shaved. And we walk down the street, she's all shaved, and all the other dogs are like, and she's walking down, wiggling her tail, and the other they want to get her.
Are you sure these are dogs? I've never heard of dog.
Well, they're mostly dogs. They're mostly dogs. There could be a couple of. It's South Melbourne, so it could be anyone. Yeah. It could be adults.
Could be.
Let's do. Jared Buckley says Nick Veld. Nick Veld is a Nazi, a German Nazi term.
Is it?
Nick Veld.
Nick Veld.
I don't know. It sounds like it.
Is it?
Right. No Nazi jokes, please. I think we're going to honour the purple one today.
Are we doing that one first? Or?
Oh, you want to do another one?
Oh, we'll do the other one first.
Are we doing psychedelic heavy rock? I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what happened to the other one.
Let's go with that one. Yeah, I think so. Let's do that one.
All right, cool. Do you remember?
If you don't like it, I'll blame you.
All right, cool. All right.
I'm not a clue. Just go back to the start.
Okay.
It's got the chords, hasn't it? Very well prepared as usual,
yeah,
people.
We're very well. Here we go. What does it say? E. Oh, okay. Lots of E minor stuff. Oh, this is like the Sabbathy one.
Okay. Oh yeah. Shall I go?
Yeah. I went for it.
Wow. Nice work. That was good.
It's another one. Oh, it's the same.
Same again. Same again. Very
Could have done the
nice.
same again.
You couldn't help it, could you?
I couldn't help it. I disconnected my wah wah, and which I thought was a good idea at the time. But as soon as Alan looked down and saw his own wah wah,
Yes.
I thought, checkmate, motherfucker! I'm gonna install my wah wah. Excuse the swearing today. I'm gonna get a bit carried away. I've had the tax department
Yeah.
onto me, and I'm stressed.
Everybody wants your money, don't they? So. And there's only so many
ridiculous.
There's only so many free coffees that you can get. You know,
Alan has bought
before.
me a lot of free coffees.
I feel sorry for him.
I know.
So.
I feel like I'm on the ice. I've had so many coffees. So
Yeah.
this is pretty good, Alan.
You like
I
it?
like that. Yeah.
That's
Bolter, Captain Sensible.
3.5%.
What was Captain
Not bad.
Sensible? Was he in a band or was it just Captain Sensible?
The band was, I think, Captain Sensible, wasn't it? Captain Sensible and the something, but I can't remember.
Captain Sensible. There's a
That's-
question
That's the
for
audience.
you people.
I'm going to change
Tell me.
guitars.
Yeah, let's go. I think should I use this? Are we going to do 3 tracks today? We're going to do a random.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness! Excuse me. What time is it? Oh, geez. It's 10 to 3.
Time for
10 to
another.
4.
Time for another beer.
Time for another beer. Now, what have you got there?
Oh, this is a fine Les Paul, and I know
I've seen this one before.
because, and you know this one because
I do.
you sold it to me,
I do. I did.
and yeah, and now I'm giving it back because I don't want it.
We have it for sale again
Don't want
because
it.
Alan has gone and bought himself one of these Guthrie Govans. Not that one because that's mine, but he's bought another one. Let's see who's on. I have to like some comments. Oh, there's a few people on now. Stephen, I like your comments. Jared Buckley, I like him. Les Paul afternoon. Les Paul Gibson says good afternoon. I don't like that. Ian Anderson, rocking. Yes, sir. Captain Spaulding. Spaulding.
Oh really? Captain
Spaulding.
Is that reference to me? Is it Captain
Dunno.
Balding? Or
Don't know.
Captain
Spaulding,
Oh,
the
who's
only
Captain
Spaulding
S-
reference I know is...
Captain Sensible?
was it Captain Sensible's band? Was Captain Spaulding? No? I don't
I don't
know.
know. I thought it was Captain Sensible, and
I
well,
remember-
maybe could be wrong.
I remember Spaulding from Caddyshack. Remember Caddyshack?
Yeah.
Alan, you have a little bit of fluff or something on your face there.
Do
It's gone now.
It's gone. Is it my only hair?
It
Or
was the only
the only-
dark hair.
the only
you-
growing thing on my face.
Now, what have we got? This looks like a wolf.
So this is an XPA.
This reminds me of being raised
And this
by
one-
dingoes in
This
Queensland.
one is 11%. That's not. I don't know what it is actually. So,
It's illegal. It's illegal in
it will
93
make
countries.
you blind. This one.
This one
In
says
more
will
ways than one.
remove your... Let's see
4%.
what it says.
4%.
Extra pale in colour. The power of this beer will
Bit-
render you
Is that
blind.
like me then, is it? Extra pale in colour.
Especially designed for people like Alan
Extra pale.
from the north of the world.
Let's go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Motherfucker.
There we go.
Yeah,
Wolf
how
of the
many are
world.
you going to have to bleep out today? That's
I know,
5
I'm getting
already.
carried
isn't it?
away. I'm tired.
Cheers.
Thanks
Cheers.
Oh, one for the promo.
Cheers. Cheers.
There we go. Let's have a taste. Next beer.
So what makes it extra?
I don't
I
know.
mean, given I am pretty much an alcoholic, I probably
Yes.
should know these things.
No, alcoholics don't know that. You know, I've got an alcoholic in my building. Not me, another one. And he lives on the first floor. Hello, if you're watching. And he's got a massive swollen fat gut on him. And he, at about the same time every night, like, yeah, not like this,
Not like-
toned 6-pack.
Mine's more
carton.
like a 1-pack.
Mine's more like a keg, a case. And he comes out on his balcony at about 10 p.m. every night. So the balcony is like the entrance of the building. So imagine you're walking into a building and there's this drunk guy on the balcony and he talks to himself. And then as the night goes on, he starts singing super loud.
Great.
He sings like 80s, you know.
Just singing to himself.
Just singing to himself. And people,
no music on? Oh.
No. He's just singing like you. When a hero comes along. And then someone will yell out, "Shut up, mother!" You know, and he's like, "Ah!" And he gets louder and louder. That's my building at the moment. And the Body Corporate, you're watching.
You live in the loveliest place. You really do. So,
I live in the Park Towers in South Melbourne. The most dangerous building in all of Australia, apparently.
Is it?
It certainly is.
Really?
They had, last year, they had 400. And, see, my Wawa's still permanently on. This is like, you know, it's like people put too much spread on my cracker. And, I don't want to eat it. It's too much. They had 481 call-outs last year.
The police.
3 murders in January alone.
3 murders. And they still haven't caught you yet?
No, I got away.
Got away.
Chess is a game of strategy. You have to think moves ahead. Checkmate, mother! You know, and then
Number 6.
I'm preparing it.
Number 6.
Alan, that was quite a fun jam. I like that. Should we do some...
I did for a random one. That was all right. Let's do...
You want to do Prince? We're going to salute the purple one.
We are.
We're going to salute the purple one, folks.
How long ago was it that he died? It was a couple of years, was it?
Yes, 2016, I think. 2016.
Yeah. It was 10. So the other day it was 10 years since Michael Jackson died.
Really?
Yeah.
10 years?
Yeah.
Did you watch that Michael Jackson doco?
No, but
That's a good doco. That's really good.
Terrifying. Was it?
Very terrifying. Very terrifying. He is, I'm just going to come out and say it, a predator of little people. That's the tech term. He's bad news. He's bad news. A great musician, but sick mofo.
Yes.
Very ill. Very ill. Can I get sued for saying that?
Probably. You've got no money, so it's kind of
go right ahead.
It's kind of pointless, isn't it? I mean,
bring it on. Checkmate, motherfucker. All right, Alan, let's do some purple one. You've got a new guitar. Should I go a new guitar?
You should definitely change.
Okay, I'm gonna change. I'm going Guthrie. Go on my Guthrie. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Alan. Oh, too kind to actually. That's right. You got it?
Yeah.
We've got the skull back too. It's been a while since the skull's been here.
Yeah, I like the new setup.
You like it? We should flick over cameras and show people what we've done in here, folks. Is we have
painted the whole wall.
We painted the wall, and
you got some rather strange looks off the last group of people who walked in and went, "Why is the wall green?"
They were young people.
So they thought Panda.
Too embarrassed.
Done a blah all over the.
They thought Panda had done something.
Bit of Panda spew on the wall.
You know what when Panda does something, you know what I do? I do this. That is.
And scream.
It's DSI. Dog scene investigation. Righto, off we go. I haven't even got a sound set up for this thing. Okay, well this will be interesting. We are doing some Prince. We're going to do some Princey stuff. Oh, do you want to go first or me?
No, you go first.
Oh, that would be trouble though. Okay. Oh, I don't even know where I'm at. Okay.
Over to you. Whoa.
Whoops.
Hey.
I edit that out later. Brings a tear to my eye.
You know,
playing the purple one.
I've jammed over that one a few times. And
you have. It sounded awesome. You know the licks of the purple one.
That one's an easy one. That's it.
I love that though. He's tasty.
But yeah, I mean, he was a great guitarist, and but that one's a lot of fun to jam over because you can kind of switch between a major and a minor pentatonic in that, can't you?
I don't know. I'm lost now. Well,
are you drunk already?
Yes.
But that
simple answer.
That sounded killer. That really did.
I think so. It's got the.
And obviously, it's to do with the player. You know.
Oh well.
I mean,
I honestly like the sound of the Master Built. The playability of this is incredible, but that's if you're wondering what that progression was from the purple one. It's a 1, 6, 5, 4. That's the trick of the purple one.
In technical terms. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 1,
6, 5, 4.
And
Checkmate.
How were you playing the chords?
Oh, I'm just playing. I wasn't sure on the G, to be honest. It might be a suspended that he's. No, I was just playing a B flat major. Sorry, my wire won't go off. Let's go to
defective wire. I do that slightly differently.
How do you do that? Ah, that's the correct
one.
And
then do that. Yeah. And then you can do.
That's what it does.
I don't know what chord that is. Suspended or?
That's a suspended. Yeah.
And that
gives him the purpleness.
It does.
The suspended chord. The purpleness.
Apparently, it was only a little tiny block as well.
Yeah. It's like. Do you know one of my?
In some areas.
In all areas. I met him before.
Did you?
Yeah. Did you? One of my friends went to his surprise gig at Bennett's Lane here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Many years ago. Yeah. It was fantastic. She's in the loop. Amber, if you're watching, is in the loop, and she got to go see the purple one. Now, Alan, let's see who's on.
Didn't he not do a gig in Hammer Hall or something, where it was just him and a piano singing a few songs?
Yes, he did that as well.
Yeah.
My brother went to a party in LA, and he was at the party, and he got up and did some tunes.
Right.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Phenomenal performer.
Phenomenal performer.
A bit like us, you know. I mean, we don't
like
a lot like
brag.
Us. We don't like to brag, but honestly, did Prince ever do a beer and guitar show before? I mean, come on. No.
He did a Fentolin and guitar show, Alan, and it was his last. But it's still to come out. It's a bit like the Steve Irwin video.
Oh, there'll be
it's there. Well, okay. So the purple one This is God's honest truth. And Victor Copper is watching, and he's a policeman. So we need to be.
He's not a real. He's not a real copper.
No.
Victor. His surname just happens to be Copper, as in C-O-P-P-A.
Hey, Copper!
Hey, Copper!
Come over here. No, the Prince. It was Fentanyl and beer and guitar, and he just had too much fentanyl and too much beer and way too much guitar, and he
Popped it.
He popped it right on camera. So that will come out soon.
Right on camera?
Yeah, right.
I thought he collapsed in his own house or something.
No, Alan. No. He
lies.
had been watching this show, and he said, I gotta do one of those shows. Just like that. But what I'm gonna do, I'm going to outdo them and say, checkmate, motherfuckers. I've got some fentanyl. And he certainly did. He checked out. He checked out big time. And Steve Irwin was the same. There's a video of Steve Irwin.
Really? What, him getting when he died?
Yeah, he's on the boat. Look at that stingray, goddamn crikey. And I better take some fentanyl and some beers. And he dived in and, yeah!
We should have laughed. That's horrible. So Michael Ray's
sure.
on. Oh,
for sure.
Here we go.
Michael Ray. Good afternoon, gents. Better late than never. Bloody gardening.
Bloody gardening.
Well, we were a bit late today.
Yeah.
We were late, Michael. So sorry about that.
Yeah,
Warren Bennett. Great jamming as usual. Oh, thank you, Warren. Well, that's nice of you. Victor Copper is on.
Oh, he's on, is he?
Yeah, he's there. He's
yeah.
joined.
Yeah, Vic, you're banned from the shop from now on. All right. So just so you know.
Les Paul Gibson has written. Yeah, how did you get in here?
Yeah,
I put a new security system.
He's dodgy. He's really dodgy.
You're not coming in here, Copper. Les Paul Gibson says, a man with a huge beer belly gets questioned by a woman. She asks, what kind of beer is in your belly? The man replies, there's a tap below. Why don't you taste it? All right.
Ooh, that's good. More of those.
That's a little saucy.
More of those. Oh,
Alan,
we've gone off.
We've gone off, I think.
We've been pulled off. So
we may have disappeared.
Really?
Have we run out of power juice?
Did you run out of juice?
No. Oh, boo.
You ran out of power?
Well, I think Facebook has decided to let us go.
Really?
Yeah.
Yanked off.
I think there must be some. I think too much checkmate mofo.
Really?
And a little too much of everything else. But should we? What time is it? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I gotta do some stuff. Should we jam it out and disappear?
What are we gonna jam?
I don't know.
We haven't got any more tracks.
We're gonna do a little.
What about the next one on the list? I think it was a Gilmore thing. Just click the top right.
This here?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we may have done this one.
Oh look. What is it? What key is it in?
G minor, I think.
This was unexpected.
This is slightly unexpected. And on that charming note.
Oh yes. Professional as always.
Professional.
To the last.
We venture off into the distance, Alan.
Yeah,
What do you give these beers? I'll edit
Oh,
that
yeah.
out. I'll edit that out.
So
We
the
can't
beers,
make
I
mistakes.
like them both actually. So, what are you ringing? Let's have another swig.
Man, I really like this XPA.
You know what? Haven't tasted that again. I mean,
I like
they're
that
only.
too.
That's not bad though.
That's pretty cool.
There's a mid-strength thing.
Let's try this. No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not loving the Captain Sensible
No.
after the XPA.
Right.
I love the XPA. I'm gonna give you a big 4 stars
For the XPA? Really?
And I'm gonna go 2.5 for that.
2.5?
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
I've been disappointed with the Bolter before. Let me tell you.
Oh,
I got called into a meeting with the Bolter. And they said, why don't you like the beer? And I said, it's like a chess game. You have to think ahead and plan your moves. Checkmate, motherfucker! And then I had a cane and I cleared the table and I stormed out. Yeah,
Did you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then they had a board. They were writing on the board in like the pen things.
Checkmate.
And I grabbed a pen and went, checkmate. And then I rubbed it off. I rubbed all their shit off. And I walked out and gave them 2 stars.
God,
but the Wolf of the Willows.
These people in your body corporate have really got into you, haven't they? So
Oh my God.
It's like
Alan.
this is like angry Anthony.
This is angry.
Angry Anthony.
Oh man. They're ill. They're mentally ill. It's okay. I know. Beyond blue, sure. But not on my committee.
They don't watch the show. They might.
They might watch the show.
You know, there's a lot of people that watch the show that don't tell me they watch the show. And then it's only when I see them and they go, oh, I saw you on the show. Because they don't pop it in the feed, but they quite often watch it later on.
Yeah. I think that's, it was...
You have to be careful.
You have to be you have to be careful.
I
don't have to do anything. Because I am the Colonel. I made myself a Colonel. Alan, thank you so much. This has been fun. I could go on forever, to be honest. But
I didn't rate the beers yet.
Oh,
do you not care?
I do. Alan.
Really?
Checkmate, motherfucker.
Well, I'm going to go... I actually think that one's a 3.5, really.
Ooh.
And I think that one's the same for me. 3.5.
Wow.
3.5 for both. I don't mind them.
Let me do a little, what I like to call Marlon Brando. What do you give the beers? I give the beers 3 and 3. All right, interesting.
Just like my head. That. Why do you have a skull there? Just out of interest.
That is a present from Disneyland. And when Lily was pregnant and out of her mind, she didn't like it, so she would just chuck it around and chipped it. And so I've had that since 1980.
Do you mean throw it at you?
No, she'd just come in the shop and clean it and knock it over and it would chip.
Right.
I'd say, I've had that since 19 and
She threw it at you, really. Didn't she? God, it's heavy. That chip there looks remarkably like a scar that you have in your face. So
So does that.
So how does that work?
That is a recreate. I plaster cast that along with other parts of my body to give to her, which she uses a lot.
And on that note,
goodbye.
On that note,
we're out of here. I think I'll be doing a lot of editing on this video, Alan.
do you think? So yeah, I think so.
I think we've stepped over the line.
Yeah.
So checkmate. All right. Alan, thank you as always.
Right,
we'll be back.
See ya.
If you're watching and you enjoy some of it, please subscribe. We need you. We do. We're desperate.
Yes.
And we'll be back in a couple of weeks.
You're definitely desperate.
I'm definitely 100% desperate. I shave panda. And I go, ooh yeah. Look at that Shih Tzu. My goodness. Right, we have to go.
All right.
Okay.
All right, see ya.
Bye,
See ya.
everybody.
Bye.
Oh, I can't even switch it off. Oh.